Hi, Angie here from Lifestyle Anytime, coming to you today from Putty Beach. Putty Beach is in Bouddi National Park, south of the Central Coast, or south on the Central Coast rather. And today, as I was driving here, I was listening to a recording on Overwhelm and thought, let's talk about Overwhelm. I know myself, I get overwhelmed or even overloaded on many things. And the overwhelm, it does actually show in many forms. It can show in the form of stress, it can show in the form of anxiety, it can show in the form of panic attacks. And for some reason, we all at some stage in our lives do feel overwhelmed, and it's very much something that we can learn to control. So one of the ways that you can learn to look at overwhelm is just take a deep breath. Breathe slowly, breathe deeply, and start looking and concentrating not only on the breath but also on your mind, and the way that you go about doing things throughout your day. Another way is to look at the space around you. If you're working on a desk, on an office, is it cluttered? Is there too much going on? If you're in a cluttered space and it's not organised, then you may find that that is causing a little bit of panic and disarray. And when you've got disarray in your life, it's sometimes very hard to stay focused on the one task. Also, multitasking. I used to think multitasking was a good thing. I thought it was a great skill. However, I've learned by multitasking, you're actually not giving your attention 100% to the one thing that you need to give the attention to. It's it's better to actually focus on the one item, get that complete, and then move on to something else, so each item is looked after to the best of its ability. Another way is to actually put your day out into segments and say, okay, today or at this hour I'm actually going to do this one particular task. Focus on that task, put the timer on for that task, and do as much of it as you can until it's off your list. So put the to-do list all together, not a little bit here on the fridge, a little bit here on this pinboard, and a little bit here in this notebook. Put everything together, the to-do list all together on the one list, and work your way through. Each day you have the top 3 priorities that you need to do, but just work your way through that list so that you don't feel so overwhelmed and stressed with it throughout the day. So I've found that these little tips have been helping me overcome the overwhelm and been helping me step in the direction towards my goal as I'm actually working the business as well as working and studying. So naturally, like yourselves, I have a lot on my plate, but yet at the end of the day, it's up to me if I want to make things change. So I'm focusing on de-stressing and organising my life by being very mindful on the way that I go about it. I hope you're having a great day. I'll speak to you all again tomorrow.